good and smart? As adherents of religion, we should not be stupid, able to practice our own religious teachings well so that we can behave well, so that we are safe and happy to live in the world we live in today, safe and happy in the next life after death, in a new world, i.e. going to heaven or entering another happy realm. There are so many religions, which are recognized in Indonesia. There are 6 religions, all have their own adherents, the adherents of which have their own character. What is religion actually? According to this video, religion was created to guide its people to live a safe and happy life in this world. And after death they are happy in the next life in a new world. Heaven and hell are new realms of life after death. Because there are many religions, of course, the teachings are different. The sources are different. If there is only one source, of course there is only one religion. Here we are talking based on logic, not related to certain religious teachings because it will not be in accordance with the teachings of other religions. What is clear, meaning real, religion is brought, propagated, or originated by a human being. The religious carriers get the religious teachings they bring from where, of course, they are different. Some religious bearers claim that their religion comes from God. That comes from God's word or comes from God's revelation. In several other religions, it can be seen that the teachings of that religion came from the bearer of the religion himself, a finding from the results of his search, from the thoughts or perhaps the thoughts of many people, then disseminated by the bearer of the religion. This video does not discuss, for example, about the origin of religion which comes from one God but why the teachings are different and so on, or other sensitive issues from aspects of different religions. This video only wants to invite viewers to enter into logical thinking so that we can place ourselves well in society for the sake of creating a united, harmonious, strong, prosperous, and advanced Indonesian nation. The hope is that sensitive issues arising from aspects of different religions can be reduced or non-existent. Not brothers in faith but brothers in humanity. This is what guides us all so that in this world we can live in harmony, help each other, respect each other, and respect other beliefs. If a religion is understood as guiding its people to live a safe and happy life in today's world, then we as religious people should behave well, behave wisely. Not greedy, not hating and not stupid, knowing what is good and what is not good so we don't do it. All adherents of recognized religions in Indonesia recognize the law of sowing and reaping. Therefore this video will talk more about the law of sowing and reaping which has been justified by all religious adherents. The law of sowing and reaping is the same as the law of cause and effect or the law of karma. If we want to be safe and happy to enter the next life in a new world after death, namely to enter heaven or enter another happy world, then it makes sense that in this life we behave well, virtuous and wise. Do not violate the etiquette so as not to violate the law. We will survive, not fight and not go to jail. We will be safe and happy in living life in this world. A good life that doesn't hurt and or doesn't harm people, doesn't even hurt other creatures because it's not greedy, doesn't hate and isn't stupid as a cause or as a seed that we sow, then naturally as a result after death we will be safe into the next world of life, in a new realm of existence, in the happy realm. If a religion explains that it is not enough and must follow other provisions of the religion in question, Please complete the behavior with rules according to each religion. Living together in this world, the most important thing is good behavior should be prioritized. We, who are different, have different religions, ethnicities, cultures and groups, as one in the same nation, namely the Indonesian people. Let us all strive for good behavior. Namely not being greedy, not hating and not being stupid. It cannot be exploited by a power-hungry politician, who is not afraid of sin, who does not understand the essence of his own religious teachings. If during this lifetime his behavior is good, then the next life will be in a good realm. If the behavior is even better, then the next life will be in an even better realm. And so on until he becomes a holy human without sin, so that the next condition after death does not regenerate in any plane of existence, which means it has extinct, has realized true eternal happiness forever, not sensual happiness anymore. Sensual happiness in the human realm is impermanent, always changing. That change gives rise to discontent, gives rise to dukkha or suffering. A happy condition that does not change will bring suffering because the one who enjoys it becomes bored. This time what changes is the feeling of happiness. Happiness in the higher realms of the human realm is also impermanent, it will change too. All formations, things, feelings, thought forms, consciousness, and all existing phenomena are changing all the time. This is an unchangeable law of nature. Therefore, whether we want to or not, if we want to survive and be happy, we have to adapt, that is to respond properly and correctly to the enactment of natural laws. Because everything is always changing. There is no such thing as an eternal spirit or soul, because it is always changing. If you want to realize true happiness, then the cause of dukkha must be cut off, must be extinguished. If the cause goes out, the effect goes out. His spirit, soul, or consciousness has become wise. The physical body or the person becomes a saint. The kilesas or the inner impurities have been successfully destroyed without residue, successfully realizing nibbana, which is the goal of all living beings, not being reborn in any plane of existence, has realized true happiness. The holy man whose general term is without sin. There are many who have achieved it, that is, have successfully walked the Noble Eightfold Path, have realized the highest result of Vipassana Bhavana. So this video, hopefully useful, to those of you who watch this video. Thank you very much. See you again in another video on this channel, on YouTube. May you be healthy, live a long life, be happy, have lots of luck, love to do good, and are eager to live life with a peaceful heart.
Saudara-saudaraku sebangsa setanah air, jangan bilang merdeka kalau ATM masih dipegang istri. Jangan bilang merdeka kalau masih takluk di bawah daster istri. Jangan bilang merdeka kalau masih takut dengan pelototan dan omelan itu.
Merdeka. Depan pun deh. Oh ya sekar. Lambe ngoceh. Gak kesel tau. Itu dalam pasar. Bumbu karo sayuran entek itu loh.
Ya. Ya Bu, ya. Menderita.